Vintage News present.
Hi guys, Rocky again. Welcome to yet another part in the Spectrum Plus 3 saga. So, as you're aware, I sent the drive away. He said it couldn't be fixed, and that's where we sat. So, this is where it gets really interesting. I'm about to splice in me messing about with this drive. So, watch that, and then we'll talk again. Okay guys, so here we go. So we've got the plus 3 plugged in. This is the original faulty drive that I sent away for the guy to try and fix, well, I'll show you. So I put a game in, say Platinum 3 Capcom, hit loader. Okay, trying to load, and then you get the message. I don't know if the autofocus will, but this insert and press break twice. So most of the games I have are like this. However, this is where it gets weird. So I'll eject that game, reset it. Excuse all the weird audio or the weird video. That's because of well, nothing to do with Spectrum, just the way I've got it set up right now. It will come back in a second. He says. But this is where it gets really interesting. So I put this game in. Hit loader. And then it loads this menu. Now if I hit option 1, 2 or 3, the same thing happens. That screen comes up and you can hear it trying to load. And it'll just sit like that. So I'll reset the Spectrum. Loader. But I'll select option 4 this time. It'll ask me to turn the disc over. Press space. This is where it gets really interesting. We have a game, so select Circuit Training 1. So there you go. That's what happens. Now I'm really confused. So there you go. It partially functions and half loads this one game. So unless all the other games I've got are complete bollocks, however, yeah, it partially functions. So what I did next, and if the eagle eye you'll spot in the background, that way. The plus 3 wasn't the only drive that drive was in. Amstrad also put it in its range of green screened word processor things, like the one behind me. So I did some research and I bought a working one, the exact make and model that the drive should have come out of. This drive. It functions perfectly in that green screen thing. I can load software and type things and all that kind of nonsense. So I put it in Spectrum. Nothing. Dead as a dodo. Would not read. The control board looks different. Now I'm not pulling one at the Spectrum just now, but the control board looks different. So I'm getting really sick of this. That green screen thing works perfectly well, so I might just put this back in it and sell it on, or I don't know. But this drive certainly works, and I'm really reluctant to start pulling the head out of this and swapping it with that one, and or changing the control board. And actually I might do that, I don't know. I'm still a bit heaving and hawing, because this drive is aligned and works. That drive sort of works. I don't really want that Spectrum thing with all its discs, discs and keyboard and green screenish goodness. So that's where I am at the moment. I was even bidding on other faulty plus 3s in the vain hope I could get a drive that worked, but now I'm at the stage where I just don't want to spend any more bloody money, and I think I've spent enough so far. So yeah, so stay tuned, guys. I'll give you an update on what I decide to do, whether I decide to try swap the control boards over and see if that does anything. I mean, it's it's 2 screws, a few plugs, but you know, these are 25-year-old plus drives. I'm not really wanting to start. Yeah. So thanks very much for watching, guys, and I'll catch you in the next episode of this damned saga where I've spent a fortune trying to get a plus 3 to work. Thanks, guys. Take care.